Hey, this is Danny with Metavore. Today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing Eros Flame by Versace. So it's been a while since I've actually added a new cologne to my repertoire. I have mostly used Chrome by Azzaro for many years, and I've also used various others. I can't remember the names right now, but basically Chrome by Azzaro was my main one for a long time. What I like about this one is the packaging is really sleek. There's embossing all over it, really nice ornate patterns. Hot foil stamping. So if this is going to be a gift or just to treat yourself, maybe you know somebody likes this fragrance and you want to get the 3.4 ounces like this one here for them. It's a great gift. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Me personally, I got it for myself after trying it at Sephora. I really like the smell, but I'll get into that more later. So as you can see, really ornate details. Right now it still has the plastic on it. All the text is hot foil stamped. Let me just get that bag out of the way. I haven't actually had a Versace perfume in the past. This is my first Versace perfume. And that knife I'm using is the Shun Fuji 6-inch chef knife. Let's get that plastic off. Really satisfying. It's always satisfying to remove that plastic for the first time. The box is really nice because it's sort of a metallized finish, but it's not, it doesn't look cheesy. It looks very sleek and elegant. Somehow Versace is managing to use gold and metallic red here without being over the top gaudy. It somehow works. Even the icons on the bottom are hot foil stamped, as you can see there. Let's get this thing open. All right. So you can see the back side of the embossing there. The inner padding. Let's get that open. Wow, there's that really nice cap. With the Versace emblem on it. Yeah, the gold cap is reason enough to get this. Curious to see though if it's more of a heavy weighted cap or if it's cheap plastic, because sometimes they look nice and like real gold, and other times it's just cheap plastic. I mean, obviously it's not going to be real gold, but I mean sometimes they have a nice weighted cap and sometimes it's more light and cheap feeling. There's that really nice pattern all the way across on the front and back, and just flat on the sides. It's a different pattern on the back. One thing I love about this bottle is it's like a piece of art. When I finish using it, it's empty. I'll have no problem with just leaving it on a shelf somewhere. Really nice sleek corners. There's that gold logo on the front. I really like that Versace emblem just really standing out, very raised on the front. It's the bottom. There's a serial number. Again, lots of gold type everywhere. Let's get those out of the way. All right, let's see the cap. Let's see if it's more weighted or if it's kind of a cheap. So it just pulls off. You don't have to unscrew it. It actually has some really nice weight to it. It doesn't feel light and cheap. It's very weighted, almost like it's made of gold. Obviously, it's not made out of gold, but it's nice when things have some weight to them when there may be some plastic components and metal components, but at the very least, it's nice and weighted. Very luxury. You can see the pump. Let's see what this smells like. So it has a nice coldness to it. One of the things that attracted me to Eros Flame is that it has a coldness to it, but it also has a nice spiciness. And it has this really delicious coldness to it. It also has some caramel notes. Almost like caramelized nuts and spices. I really like when caps are this way. When it presses on with one press and it's just a heavy cap, it's very luxury. So it has notes of cinnamon, honey, vanilla, and then almost like a metallic cold smell. I tend to like colder perfumes because they have this intensity that a lot of perfumes are sort of flowery and sweet. But I really like that this perfume is more on the colder end of the spectrum because it has that intensity. It's sort of seductive, but you could almost imagine someone just got off work at the steel mill or just walked by a steel mill and got some of that almost synthetic, but not in a bad way, smell. But then it also has those spices, and it's just like a cold and spicy fragrance. So it's really great if maybe you're going out dancing or to the club. I personally will wear this at work. I mean, I just like to have that, I think as part of my personality, almost like this intense complexity to the smells. It's not just synthetic smelling, it's mostly actually kind of smells like spices. I believe one of the main ingredients is said to be the tonka bean, which is almost like a cinnamon. It's the tonka bean is very popular in fragrances these days. And you can pick up some notes of vanilla, cherry, almond. I mainly pick up just a generic, almost, not generic, but like a culmination of different baked good smells. If you want to take this on the go, you could get these Travelo atomizers for fragrances. And basically they have this little port on the bottom that once you take the pump off of your perfume, you can fill up this to-go atomizer and take the fragrance wherever you need to. It's good if you need to hop on a flight, or you just want to keep a second backup of this maybe in your car. So how it works is you just take that port, line it up with that part under the pump. And this is pretty fast. Within a few seconds, you can fill up one of these atomizers. It's actually really simple to do. And most perfumes have that ability to take off the pump so that you can fill up an atomizer. A lot of people don't realize, but you basically just pull off the little pump attachment. So that one's pretty nice. I have noticed it seems to evaporate over the course of, you know, a year or so, because I did have an atomizer with one of my favorite fragrances full, just sitting, you know, on a shelf. And I think after about a year, most of it kind of evaporated. So that is one thing to keep in mind. But I think for short amounts of time, it lasts pretty well. And then you could just pop on that pump. It just clicks back on. Yeah, this perfume smells really nice. Or cologne, whichever you prefer. There's that beautiful cap. For scale, here's this replica perfume Jazz Club, just to show you the size and for comparison. There's that plastic packaging again with a security tag on it. Secondary carton. Let's take a look at that insert. Just a typical insert to give it some extra padding and give it a tighter fit within the box to protect the bottle. And you can actually store this bottle in the box. I do, because direct sunlight can actually reduce the lifespan of your perfume. So if you don't use it constantly, it can be wise to actually store it in a darker place. Beautiful box. But yeah, this perfume's really nice. It has like a cold, seductive complexity to it. So I recommend going to a fragrance shop or Sephora or somewhere where you can try this fragrance. Give it a shot yourself. I wouldn't recommend buying any perfume on the internet just after watching a review like this, because you could smell it and not like it. I have smelled the Versace Eros, the original, and to me it's a little bit too sweet. It's not as punchy as I like it to be. So what I like about Eros Flame is it has more of a spiciness and like a cold metallicness to it. And for that reason, I actually prefer the Eros Flame. This has been Danny with Metavore. Please like the video and subscribe and hit that little notification bell to be notified every time a new video is posted. All of that helps with the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it.